On Wednesday, I woke up in an excruciating amount of pain. And I thought, well, maybe that's it. I pressed my hands hard against the center of my chest, and I watched the clock. 6 minutes is too long for chest pain to go unchecked, so I went to the walk-in. It opened at 8 a.m., but I didn't know that, and at 7:30 a.m. there was already a line of people waiting to go in. As they let us in, 6 people at a time, I heard over and over again, COVID test, COVID test, COVID test. I rubbed my hands lightly over my chest and waited my turn. The doctor didn't hesitate, which I both appreciated and hated. "I'm not worried about your heart," she said. "I'm worried there might be a clot in your lungs. We'll do an EKG and an X-ray and some blood work." And I thought, how will I pay for all of that? And I cried. "What is it?" the doctor asked. "I'm tired," I said. And later, as the nurse practitioner sunk needles into the tender crook of my arm, I closed my eyes tight and looked away, and the doctor laughed. "Oh, I see why you were crying," she said. "You're scared of needles." The EKG is excellent. The X-ray looks totally normal, and the blood work should be in 4 to 6 hours. "If that's irregular, we'll let you know," she says. "What if it's all normal?" I asked. "What's wrong with me then?" The doctor shrugged. "Could just be some irregular chest pain. Sometimes that happens." As I gathered up my things to go, she stopped me. "If the chest pain comes back today, drive yourself straight to the ER, because your insurance won't cover anything else." I lay in bed that night and I rubbed my hands cautiously over my chest. "I'm worried about you," I said to my heart. "I know she said not to worry, but I'm worried about you." My heart spoke back to me softly then, and it said, "Slow down. Do less. Be better at being unexceptional. Disappoint yourself and others. Let them down gently. Let them down firmly. Don't show up. Say no. And then say yes to other things. And please, please drink less coffee. And I'm still beating. I'm still beating. And it's okay to fall asleep now." On Friday night, I messaged my friend Chloe this: "I just did a terrible self-tape, LOL. I didn't even try. I didn't even learn it. I did it once and then I was like, okay, I'm done. IDK, what's going on with me? My creativity feels depleted." And Chloe said, "Let it rest then, maybe." One of my mentors used to talk about fallow times for creativity, i.e. when farmers leave a field for a few seasons to let the ground recover. So I took a long bath and I stretched and I rubbed my hands over my chest and I remembered to take my vitamin D and I remembered to take my baby aspirin, and I put a glass of water beside my bed. And today I wondered what I had left to say. So I Googled fallow, except I Googled my sleepy remembrance of the word fallow, which turned out to be farrow, which turned out to mean a litter of pigs, or the birthing thereof, and something about that just made the knot in my chest loosen just a little. And I heard my heart whisper, let go. The things you create, the things you make, it's just farrow. A herd of tiny pigs that you are birthing into this barnyard of a world, and they'll roll in shit and snuffle around in dirt with their tiny little pig noses and be smelly and grimy and unbearably small. And maybe only you will love them. Or maybe people will drive hours to take selfies with them and offer them handfuls of feed. Either way, even a herd of pigs can't grow and flourish when the farmer is unwell. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's just enough.